Racing. Accelerate after acting up in the gate is not the best served. Shades of Victory is off smartly from the inside. West Coast is going up to second from Isotherm. The Lieutenant, prime attraction. Accelerate 4 wide at the rear. He's 2 lengths behind West Coast in the early going. Shades of Victory makes the running out of the stretch to the 7/8 pole. West Coast is second, Isotherm the inside. A length and a half to prime attraction. Accelerate covering extra ground around the first turn, now 4.5 lengths off the leader. At the tail is the Lieutenant, 6 furlongs to go. It's Shades of Victory, 3/4 to West Coast, a similar margin, Isotherm. Smith allowing West Coast to stride up and join Shades of Victory at the 5/8 pole. The pace quite good for this distance. West Coast is a bit fired up. He's fresh and he's fast. West Coast kicks to a 1-length lead. Shades of Victory is second. Isotherm is a half-length back, edging off the rail, and Accelerate moves to a closer 4th out wide. He's suddenly within a length of the leader. West Coast almost joined by Isotherm. Some cat and mouse tactics past the half-mile pole. Accelerate is a half-length back out 3 wide. Shades of Victory was swimming in the deep end of the pool today. The Lieutenant and Prime Attraction the last couple. It's Isotherm, West Coast the inside. Accelerate joins them smartly out wide. West Coast is relegated to third, and at the quarter pole it's Accelerate into the lead. From Isotherm, and West Coast under the whip tries to hang tough along the rail. They're clear of the Lieutenant, Prime Attraction. 3/16 left to go. It's Accelerate with West Coast dogged on the inside. Isotherm between them running a bold race. West Coast and Accelerate, a riveting renewal of the Awesome Again. Accelerate on the outside with his head in front close to home. West Coast running out of puff has given a good account of himself, but Accelerate keeps powering on. Accelerate 2.5 lengths coming away to beat West Coast and Isotherm. Lafitte, who won an amazing 14 Santa Anita Winter Meet riding titles, was also America's champion jockey by money won 7 times. A 6-time Eclipse Award winner, he was a 5-time winner of the Santa Anita Handicap, including the 1979 running with the Great Affirmed. Like Delahousse, Pink Eye also won 7 Breeders' Cup races, including the 1986 Classic here at Santa Anita with Skywalker. Santa Anita's all-time leading jockey, Lafitte retired due to injury in April 2003 as the world's winningest jockey with 9,530 career wins. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming the great Eddie Delahousse and the great Lafitte Pink Eye Jr. to the winner's circle. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the winner's circle, Accelerate, clinching his 4th Grade 1 success this season by taking the Awesome Again Stakes. He's a 5-year-old chestnut horse by looking at Lucky from the Awesome Again mare, Issues. How appropriate that Awesome Again would be the dam sire. Accelerate, bred in Kentucky by Mike Abraham, raced by Horonis Racing, trained by John Sadler, and guided to victory by Joel Rosario. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the trophy presentation made by Hall of Fame greats Eddie Delahousse and Lafitte Pinkeye Jr. The $1 exacta, $1.60. 50-cent trifecta, $7.50. 10-cent superfecta, $3.46. The $2 double, $8.40. 50-cent pick 3, $2.45.
Another win in the books, and of course Accelerate with a game performance down the stretch. Winning rider Joel Rosario. Joel, the horse never really breaks well, but you got floated out pretty good in the first turn. Was there any concern for you?
Well, it's like you say, coming out of the gate, he kind of just get a little tricky in there, and then he take a little time to get out of there. But yeah, like I was kind of, a little bit in the first one, kind of a little bit wide, but for his style, the way he liked to run, I think I have to just use him to get my spot where he was, so that he can feel, more in the game. So, yeah.
16th pole, it almost looked like you started to get out a little bit out in the middle of the track. Might not have been his day, but it looked like his heart took over. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, he's kind of looked like in the last part, he kind of just waiting a little bit, you know what I mean, for the other horses to come, to challenge him a little bit. And then, yeah, that was, that's how he do it, yeah.
We appreciate the time, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for, to John all the time to give me the great opportunity and to Costa, so I can play any more blessed.
Okay. Thank you, Joel. Let's talk to the Hieronymuses. Again, looking at a race like that, you were the first to say, he's just not a good break horse. When you saw the break and the float out in the first turn, were you concerned?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, he doesn't like to get shuffled too far back, so he was back a little farther than what he normally is. But that's good. That shows maybe what such a great horse he is. He's able to overcome something he's not really great at, and he still won the race.
16th pole, obviously, we were just talking. Looked like he was floating out a little bit. Joel thinks it was more if he was looking for his competition. Do you think that's a fair statement?
I do. I really thought as long as he was out in the open like that and free and not getting blocked, that the best horse. I turned to Stephanie. I said the best horse can win.
Stephanie, we never get a chance to speak with you. I know you said you didn't want to do it, but I'm glad you're doing it. You've been along this whole ride. You guys have given so much to the racing industry in such a short period of time. What has this ride been like with this horse in particular?
Oh my goodness, it's a constant reminder to breathe, first of all. And it's just been amazing. I mean, and it's attributed to the patience with John and how he's worked with him and really taken his time with him for him to come along and to see it all flourish this year and to see him really take off like he has and just get the recognition that he deserves. So super exciting.
Have they laid out a plan? Obviously, we're going to enjoy the moment, but as far as when you go to Churchill?
Yeah, no, not yet. We're waiting for the weather report and everything. We want to make sure we can go back and actually go to work. So we'll see how the weather looks, and then we'll adjust to that.
Also, I know this is something you're probably not even thinking about, but this is a horse. You don't see a lot of horses his age that continue to battle. Would this be, if everything works out at Breeders' Cup, would this be a horse that we would consider seeing 2019 with the Pegasus?
If we'll leave that up to him, but yeah, if he's ready to go, he'll just keep racing. So we're going to let Accelerate and the vets and John Sadler make that decision.
All right. Well, congratulations, and continue all the way down to Churchill.
Thank you, Pete.
All right. It's a big one for Accelerate.